What up, guys? Kevin here. Yeah, it's like, 3 a.m. Woke up to cops arresting kids outside on my front lawn. Like, kids are so dumb. These kids have been, coming over to, the pool area and just being loud and obnoxious for, the longest time when there's, a strict curfew. I've been arrested for curfew. It's the stupidest thing to get arrested, but, when you're a kid, you got to be inside by a certain time. And they're trespassing. And it's like they do it all the time. They come over here and two of the friends get in a fight and they're really loud. And this time somebody called the cops, not me. But it's great to see. Great to see kids be arrested. It's okay. Look, I turned out all right. I've been arrested a few times. And you know who hasn't been arrested? Hellblade 2 yet from the gaming media, because the game hasn't launched yet. Trying to segue here. It's 3 a.m. Cut me a little slack. But according to Nate the Hate, this dude's been leaking a bunch of stuff or spreading a bunch of rumors and seems to be on it. The ratings from Microsoft's internal mark reviews of Hellblade 2 are in the low 90s. Let me repeat that. An Xbox game is mark reviewing in the low 90s. At least internally, that is what they're anticipating. Not sure if it's fully based on mock reviews. It could be just internal mock reviews. Not sure if it's been external mock reviews, but if that is what they're projecting is something in the low 90s, that would be their highest Metacritic game since Gears 3. Wow, that's kind of sad. When did Gears 3 come out? Isn't that the late 2000s? They're due. They're absolutely due. However, yes, I'm going to bring it up. It's 2024. I'm going to bring it up. Xbox tax. And maybe not so much Xbox tax because Redfall, they did internal mark reviews, and that was supposed to be 10 points higher. But I got to assume they learned from that. I got to assume that they're factoring in the Xbox bias. They know the outlets that are going to score it an 8 at best. But no, low 90s for Hellblade 2. Now, there's some concerning things about that. If it's getting in the low 90s, I'm expecting a pretty, not a pretty short, but maybe a 10 to 15 hour cinematic adventure. Which, in a way, that's what Hellblade 1 was. And I'm kind of getting tired of people expecting Hellblade 2 to be so drastically different. I just expect it to be a better version of Hellblade 1. And I think that's where the game is not going to review well, is if it doesn't make those necessary, jump to, a big, sprawling, open world, 20, 30-hour saga with every mechanic being so much better than the previous game. That might be what it is, but for me personally, I just want a better version of Hellblade 1. Hellblade 1 is awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, the low 90s. If it's in the low 90s, it's going to be nominated for Game of the Year. It would be insane if Xbox put out a 90-plus Metacritic score and they don't get nominated, especially this year. This year seems kind of dry. But, there's the Xbox tax. This game, so low 90s, so let's say 91. I'm expecting this game to then come in at I think if I had to do the Metacritic score, I probably would say 87. 87. Look, it's another game. This is a game that came to PlayStation. Hellblade 1 did, and now it's releasing solely on Xbox. And I think that dialogue is going to ratchet up. Apparently, there's a developer direct coming soon, where it should be shown there. And I think that's when the world's going to be reminded, oh, this is a game that seems pretty awesome. Oh, this game's no longer on PlayStation because Xbox bought them. Yeah, we can't deny the media bias against Xbox. It's unreal. But This sounds good. Low 90s. Hopefully they can fix some things and get that into the high 90s. And then it probably, you got to give yourself a buffer. They really, all the IGNs, the GameSpots, just the Jim Sterling. You know Jim Sterling. You know what he does. Jim Sterling, you got to remember, he had an issue with Hellblade 1 that he couldn't, I don't think he can beat it. It was like a game-ending bug. He'll probably have something stupid with this game too and give it another 4 out of 10, which it's 2024. Jim Sterling should not be on the Metacritic, but in the end, it doesn't matter. It's just stupid scores. But we will be guessing them this year. So I think the first one will be Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, a game I'm looking forward to, and we'll just go from there. Metacritic score game is coming back, guys, and maybe I'll start doing internal mock review scores. Now, this is like the first time I heard one being leaked out, but there you have it. Hellblade 2. I'm looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it. And I wasn't looking forward to my AC kicking on, so I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.